Thank you, Andrew. I'm Michael from Rock the Vote New Zealand, and today we're interviewing the wonderful, courageous and determined Kirsten Murfitt. And we've held an event today here at the Horse and Trap for the guest speaker was Kirsten, to talk about her petition for New Zealand to lead the WHO, which I'm sure most people would agree with. It's a great initiative, and so Kirsten's done a wonderful presentation today. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was great. It was my first presentation on the subject, so thank you so much for having me along. Yeah. And it's been really good to know that there's so many people in the audience that really understand the issues.
Yeah, great. Yeah. And how do you feel the petition's going so far?
Good. It's like we've ignited something, so we've had a bit of a slow start, but as we get out there and start publishing and going to these events, because it really is community to community to get this underway.
Yeah. And the one thing I would encourage anyone that watches this video that are from perhaps different groups or feeling inspired or what have you, I'd really encourage you to contact Kirsten to ask her to do a guest speaking role or presentation, because she had so much information there that needs to get out and to be heard. And then when you hear it, I believe from what I heard today, you'll want to sign the petition and you'll want to take forms away and get people in your life to sign them, because it's so important. Now, what I heard today, one thing was, which many people are aware of, it requires 400,000 signatures.
Yes, it does.
That does sound a lot, but she broke it down to 10,000 people, so there's way more than that in the freedom movement. If you really care about leaving the WHO and having your own medical freedom, then it divided down for 10,000 people to just get 40 signatures each.
And then we're there.
Yeah, and
it's that simple.
Yeah. So acknowledging what you're doing.
Great,
and what sort of help would you like? You've got any ideas there? People want to reach out to you?
Yeah, anyone that wants to collect signatures is the biggest one, because as we say, there's got to be that multiplier effect.
Yeah.
So it's really important that people understand that this cannot be done online. So if you think you've signed online, you haven't signed it. Unfortunately, by law, it's got to be wet ink, which means pen and paper.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's really important to understand.
And in capitals?
And block letters.
Block letters.
And then sign your signature. So there's a whole lot of rules around it. So we don't want people giving up their valuable time and then just for them to be struck through.
Yeah.
Yep.
So as we know, I believe anyway, that anyone knows that it requires the people of New Zealand to save the soul of this country, and we all know that we all stood up against the jab. Now, just think about if we left the WHO, how beautiful that would be when that came out. I did hear Kirsten say that while they need money to fund this, she'd rather have one person any day that was completely driven, Joe Blogs, that's going to go out and get the signatures. That's more important to her than a big funder. So there's plenty of us out there. So reach out and find out from the website. Would you like to say
the website? So it's www.whoknows.co.nz, and we've got a presence on Facebook and also Telegram and X.
Okay, great. So that's anything else? Closing comments?
I just think this is really grassroots, and it doesn't matter. Lots of people think I can't do it, I'm not enough, but one signature is one more signature we don't have.
Yeah.
Right through to collecting hundreds. So everyone's got a role to play in this, and if you want to do this, you have to be involved. Yeah, because it is grassroots.
Yeah, and the thing is, as Kirsten also said today, if we get 400,000 plus signatures, it triggers a referendum, the country has to talk about it.
And we've got millions of New Zealanders that have to discuss this issue.
Yeah.
And a lot of these New Zealanders will be the first time ever that they've discussed it.
Yeah.
And they'll be asking questions. So
yeah, great.
Yeah.
So not everyone is necessarily as courageous as Kirsten is, but everyone can do their bit, even working behind the scenes, supporting and helping in their own way. But again, I just want to acknowledge you for what you're doing, because not many people could do what you do, and it's very inspiring. So thank you very much. And I've got to do a little plug. Rock the Vote New Zealand was very happy to host Kirsten Murfitt today.
That's lovely. Thank you so much for having us. It was a great event.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Sure.